I Survived Woke 1.0, the first culture war by Shoeonhead. Another upload from Shoeonhead. Every time Shoeonhead uploads, I know it's gonna be a good one. Let's get it.
So the other day, I saw a tweet. I feel like all my videos start out like that. The other day, I saw a tweet that said, "Woke 1 was crazy," attached to the infamous photo.
Bro, I remember this. I remember this. Like, it was viral on Twitter for like, I don't know, like a couple of weeks. Holy shit.
Of Nancy Pelosi and a bunch of Democrat politicians kneeling in African costumes back in 2020 to honor George Floyd. What a fever dream. There were many similar posts from people talking about how crazy Woke 1 was, or Woke 1.0 as they call it. Leftists talking about what they did wrong during Woke 1.0, how they came off too strongly with things like abolish the police.
Wait, hold on. For those of us, nearly everyone, who recognize Woke 1.0 as a failure, what's something specific you're willing to say got it wrong? Here's mine. The practice of describing policies that were like Kerner Commission recommendations as prison abolition to get attention was dumb. Alright, first thing. Since when did we move on from Woke 1.0? And why is Woke 1.0 exist? I thought like it's only woke. What? What do you mean Woke 1.0? Cancer don't get update. It's just get worse. True. Wait, isn't still on state today? I don't know. That prison thing. Wait, prison abolition. What? I don't know if this still a thing though. Like, I have no prior knowledge about this.
And how they'll do things differently during Woke 2.0. Yeah, you'll get him next time, champ. And don't get me wrong, 2020 was crazy. At the time, I was a bit preoccupied trying my hardest to get Bernie Sanders and Tulsi Gabbard elected.
Ooh.
I don't want to talk about it. But yes, from what I remember, 2020 was crazy. But that was not Woke 1.0. Woke 1.0 started long ago. Long ago when being woke was called being an SJW. Back when Anita Sarkeesian was public enemy number 1.
Yo. Oh my god. I forgot about that. The three letters. Like, alright. Like right now, like I don't see a lot of people talk about like SJWs, but back then, probably like in COVID era, like people are just branding themselves as SJWs. And right now, like I guess like they're extinct right now, but back then they are prevalent. They are everywhere. Holy shit, that is a blast in the past. Anita, the OG destructor and launcher of the 1,000 careers of YouTube. Oh, wait, this is Anita. Holy shit.
And I identify as an attack helicopter, believe it or not, was a joke young people told, and not your 65-year-old uncle on Facebook. You see, Woke 1.0 was not George Floyd and COVID masks, no. This was Woke 1.0.
Learn what mansplaining is, and then stop doing it.
Hello and welcome to the Shoeonhead channel. I am your host, Shoeonhead. You may also know me on Reddit as every e-girl combined into one insufferable millennial woman with fetal alcohol syndrome, or perhaps just Asmongold on HRT. As I am filming this, it is the 12th anniversary of my first video on this channel. 12 years. 12 years a slave to the algorithm. So in this video, we are going to react to that video as well as a few other old videos of mine. We're gonna see how well or how terrible everything has aged, because let's be real, a lot of this shit aged like milk.
Holy.
Wait, why is the arrow pointing this way? What the f- We are going to talk about Woke 1.0, the ancient lore of me and my channel, how the Overton window has shifted so far since then, how stupid everything looks back then in comparison to things happening today. I feel like every morning we wake up and we are living through yet another historical event. The news moves so fast. There's pressure to react instantly, to pick a side, to condemn, to support, but the reality is...
Yo, that is absolutely true. like think about it. Where like here's an example. Like when you try to like mind your own business, especially on Twitter, where like you were just focusing on your own stuff, like gaming, music, hobbies, or anything like creative. There's always gonna be a bunch of people that were gonna reply to your post and says like, oh, you're gonna do this, are you gonna do that? Like every time you do this, you're pretty much like supporting this side or that side. Yo, I'm just posting video game moments. What do you mean I'm supporting this and that side? Like, are you crazy? Yo, like no joke, I actually got that. I actually got a reply from that. Like I was just posting a like a screenshot of like finishing what was that game? I post a picture of, oh my god, Far Cry 5. Yes. Like I posted a picture about me finishing Far Cry 5. I got the ending and all. And then like some random users come in like, oh shit, oh you finished the game, so basically you're right leaning. What? Are you? I just finished a video game. What do you mean? Like it's crazy on Twitter, man. Like every time you're gonna do like your own business, they're just gonna talk politics. Holy shit. Alright, I was there at the time. The attack helicopter joke, Thunderfoot did it. True. Yeah. There's no winning on Twitter, just losing more and less hard. Yeah, it's just that bad, man. I swear.
When a story first breaks, we're not seeing the full picture. And that's why for years now, I have been using today's sponsor, Ground News. So let's quickly give them a shout out before we get into this video. Ground News is a website and an app that lets you see how news stories are being covered all across the political spectrum, from left, right, and center. Every story comes with a quick visual breakdown of the political bias, ownership, and headlines that helps you understand the full story and make sure you're getting both sides. They make it really easy to compare headlines to see how political bias and media ownership can affect the framing of a story. For example, let's check out this story about how Republicans in Congress continue to back Iran war despite the political risk. On the left, you'll see the headlines about this are like, Iran war keeps dashing GOP's midterm hopes. And this is how a right-wing outlet covers the same story. Tucker Carlson claims Israel controls US politics, force Trump into Iran war. Very different focuses here, very different vibes going on here, but my favorite feature of Ground News is definitely the blind spot feature. It shows you news stories that have been covered by one side of the political spectrum and ignored by the other. For example, here is another story about how the Iran war is deeply unpopular with even Trump's voters. 39 sources covered this. 64% were left-wing, and only 14 were right-wing. Right-wing media trying to avoid how even their own fan base are sick of this war. And here's a story about how Ilhan Omar's sister is apparently linked to Minnesota's fraud scandal. 100% of the sources that covered this story are right-wing. No left-wing outlets have covered this story. There are so many examples like this, and Ground News makes it really easy to just lay it all out in the open. I've been using Ground News for years now, and it is one of my favorite apps. Even the Nobel Peace Center recognized Ground News as an excellent way to stay informed, avoid echo chambers, and expand your worldview. High praise. Best of all, I am currently offering 40% off their Vantage plan, which is the plan I use to access all their amazing features. To get the 40% off discount, go to ground.news/shoe or use the QR code on screen right here, or click the link in the video description down below to subscribe to their Vantage plan today. Big thank you to Ground News for sponsoring this video, and thank you, the viewer, as always, for not skipping the ad. And now, back.
You know what? Since I'm pretty much watching her video, why not just let the ad run? Hold on. People on Twitter create some massive circumvolution on that smooth brain. Yeah, true. I personally don't care for gaming, no matter left or right. They're all bad and corrupt. True. Yo. Like imagine playing like, I don't know, like Pal World or playing some like Animal Crossing. You're just having fun, And then there's always gonna be one of those weirdos who just brings up politics for no reason. Man, can't win.
To the video. One of the most funny and like endearing things that have been happening lately is people will discover my channel and then they'll make reaction videos to my videos and they'll title them things like Shoeonhead is done with the left. Shoeonhead is finally waking up. And it's like,
bro, I just got exposed. Shit. She knows. Fuck, man. You know that you know they already do that. One being a communist utopia, the other being a capitalist utopia. And inverse are true too. Yeah. Like it's always gonna be those people that wants to be, you know, they want you to pick a side. If you get caught fence sitting, you're pretty much screwed. Somehow at the same time, true.
I've been woken up. Do not cite the anti-woke magic to me, Nuxtaku. I was there when it was written. Before your girl was Kami Mommy, for better or worse, I was one of the founding fathers of anti-woke content on the internet. I saw this one tweet that was like, the idea there was a woke one is the most jarring to America's moment I've ever had. Really, bitch? I mean, like, I get it. I would pretend it never happened too. It was very embarrassing, but really, bitch? I was there when Bernie Sanders was talking about unions and has microphones snatched by Black Lives Matter. That was basically the birth of my entire political worldview. You can't pretend that shit never happened. I was there when a grown-ass scientist was harassed and brought to tears for daring to wear a shirt with like cartoon pinup girls on it.
Wait, hold up. What? Oh, okay. Rosetta scientist Dr. Matt Taylor apologized for offensive. How is that offensive? It's just a plaid shirt with just pin. I guess like it is not offensive, but more of like inappropriate.
Like cartoon pinup girls on it. We need Nuremberg trials for all the 2010s. You should legally be forced to wear some kind of patch on you in public to identify you as a woke 1.0 freak.
At the time.
When I saw that tweet, I literally had to stop writing my other video to make this one because I was like, okay, I'm not gonna let these people rewrite history. We're not gonna let you write the history books, okay? Who do you think you are? Ghislaine Maxwell's father? So I'm going to be talking about 4 different videos here. Oppression Olympics, Social Justice League vs. Gamers, Average is Beautiful, and Questions for Men Answered by Women.
Holy shit. Yo, like this type of thumbnails. Alright, like this type of thumbnails brings back like the back in like 2010s or 2013 era of YouTube. Like we got like the fonts and also like a regular picture. It was like the golden age back in the day. The worst part, he found a way to land a probe on a comet thousands of kilometers away and made a massive scientific discovery. Even worse, a woman designed his shirt. Bro, I swear to God, even like you spend like decades just to break scientific scientific milestones and like help progressing humanity in a technological way, but still you will get defined on that singular moment, getting called out for wearing a quote unquote offensive shirt. all those decades, but you'll be defined for that one guy wearing an offensive shirt. Holy shit. She was still living with her father at the time. Okay. I'm guessing, yeah. With the whole bedroom thing. And the science guy literally harassed by the journalist female for that shirt. Damn. Man, I swear, man, like it's day by day, it's hard to live as a man in today's society.
I'm not going to be showing the full videos because this video would be 4 hours long, so if you want to watch the full videos, the links will be in the description. Thank you, I love you, bye-bye. So, Oppression Olympics was my first cultural, political video uploaded July of 2014. 12 years ago. How old were you guys 12 years ago? I am like 60 years old in internet years, like 204 years old in e-girl years.
Bro, I think I was in high
If you
school.
have been with me for that long, you deserve like some kind of reparations or something. Like, you have seen some All right, I am about to watch it. I am so scared. I haven't watched this in years.
Oh shit.
Hey there, pretty lady. Do you wear heels? Do you wear makeup? Do you want to go on a diet and get thin? Don't do any of those things. Hey, I'm a feminist.
Alright, holy shit. Palm fruit, please don't remind yourself, man. We're getting old as it is. We don't need a reminder of how many years has gone by. Damn, she got one hell of a whiplash. Bro, if I were to see one of my old videos, man, I would cringe so hard. I would just get a heart attack for being overly cringed.
That's right, a feminist in 2014 America.
Can my voice even do that anymore? 2014 America! Oh. I can. Okay, never mind. Pretend I didn't do that. Alright, let's go.
What does that mean? That means I want you to stoop down to my level. And that means don't go on a diet, don't wear heels, don't do makeup, don't do your hair, don't try to look pretty. I get catcalls all the time and I hate it. I just love vlogging about it though, and I love blogging about it on my Tumblr. And shaving? Forget shaving. Don't shave. This video game character is dressed too sexily. I don't like it. Change it. I'm dressed too sexily and you don't like it? Stop oppressing me! Did you guys know that rape is bad? Rape is bad! Does anybody know this? Rape is bad, and if you're not a feminist, you're pro-rape.
Holy shit. Alright, before we can continue. Oh my god, like I guess this was back in like 2014. And like back then, like during the times of like how a lot of people would act on Vine. Yes, like back then Vine was still a thing where like everything that you need to do is pretty much like act spontaneously and just have that insane acting skills just for the views. Because a lot, like before TikTok, a lot of people would be addicted to Vine, and a lot of people who make videos on Vine, they pretty much act the way that 2014 Shoe would act. Holy shit. The worst part, 12 years later, still relevant. True. Like imagine like the past people would say like, oh my gosh, in 30 years we will have like flying cars and like robot butlers. Yo, where's the flying cars? That's all I'm saying. Somehow I always avoid the social medias, no matter the name. True. Yo, hey, probably in the future, I'll just gonna make a log cabin in the woods and just be disassociate with technology and just live out the life. Hopefully in the future.
Oh, good, it's over.
Oh, fuck, she's back. Feminism in 2014 America is completely pointless. It's just a label that people are putting on themselves to feel special because—
Why do I sound so cute?
It's just a label people are putting on themselves, like,
aw, someone protect her. She doesn't know how bad it's gonna get.
It's the special snowflake oppression Olympics. Everyone is in this big race to be the most progressive and the most open-minded and the most oppressed. It is the strangest thing I have ever seen, and it's like infesting like the internet, and it's starting to seep out into the real world. And like, I really don't like it.
So a little lore behind this video before we continue. First of all, Obama was president. Okay, this was before the Trump era. In fact, this was like months before Gamergate even popped off. This is ancient. Some of you don't even remember a time before Trump. Like, Trump is your normal. You don't remember what the political and cultural landscape was like before Trump. That is like crazy to me. Anyway, at this time I was like 23, 24, working at a makeup counter in the mall, and I noticed all the people around me were changing. Their personalities were shifting. They were becoming like very unfunny and like offended at everything. It was very weird. One example that sticks out in my mind for some reason was my friend screamed in my other friend's ear. My friend was like, "Ah, you're gonna make me go deaf." And then my other friend was like, "That's not funny. My brother's half deaf." I don't know why that one sticks out, but like that.
Oh my god, oh my god, I hate those types of people, man. Bro, stop. Robot butlers are somehow the thing now. They're just piloted by some poor soul somewhere in India. Victim point be like, bro, like I, to be honest, I hate those types of people where like those types of people that would bring the vibes down. Like they'll just ruin the moment because, you know, like they were just gonna they're just gonna one up you, or, you know, like some shit way, like what the fuck, man, bro. Like they will just find anyway just to, you know, like pointing out some victims. Holy fuck, man.
That was a pivotal moment where I was like, what the fuck is going on? Also, we later found out that her brother was in fact not half deaf, but anyway, the only thing I traced it back to was they all used the same website.
This video is mostly about
Twitter. Oh shit!
God! No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Oh my god, man, I forgot about Tumblr. You definitely know how ancient it is if you forgot Tumblr exists. Holy fuck. My brother in Christ, at the same time we had the Point Godwin meme to cite something that what the fuck?
Oh my god, is that Big Red? Oh my god, just blast from the past with this face here. This woman should get some kind of like compensation for being on so many YouTubers' thumbnails. She was the face of the triggered feminist SJW for years.
Number one, shut the up for a second. Now, if you would shut the up for the 50th billion.
All right. To be honest, I never, like back then I never know what a feminist was. All I know about is, you know, Karens and Kyles. I thought like she was like top A Karen. Holy shit. Isn't Tumblr was reappeared somehow? Yeah, like there's some like news about like Tumblr changing their terms of service, or probably like change the way they work, and try to like bring back some users. Like for years they've been declining. You know that Redhead actually wrote a book and got money to live off. True. I mean, yeah, that like it's the power of the internet. If you just make a scene and cause a drama, especially with your face, you will get that fame no matter what. Even like good publicity or bad publicity, you still get clout from it.
And then it was this other person. Where are these people nowadays? I wonder what they're up to.
Tumblr is the reason there is just this outbreak and infestation of SJWs, ruining my internets and ruining my real life and just sucking the sense of humor out of so many people I know.
Tumblr was very popular back then, but there was like some dark, evil energy coming from it, and I sensed it. And at the time, that is where I thought all this woke SJW shit was coming from. Little did I know, like a lot of these people on Tumblr were college kids. All this like rape culture, white supremacist bullshit was coming from the college classroom. And at the time I didn't know, I was just a humble makeup salesman, so I was really confused and I felt like I was going crazy. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to boot up the Shoeonhead channel, I'm gonna vent and make a video, nobody's gonna fucking see it, I don't care. As far as I knew, there was no other videos online talking about this subject, so I just filmed it, edited it, uploaded it, and left. Like, I didn't check the comment section, and I didn't even know that Thunderfoot, a YouTuber, shared my video, and that's how it originally blew up. And from there, I found out, oh, there's more people who agree with me. I found like Sargon of Akkad and like the Honey Badgers. It was crazy to feel like, oh, I'm not going insane. Things are changing.
They're all in this big competition to see who could be the most progressive and the most
Holy fuck.
tolerant, at the same time being the most annoying and the most intolerant people that
Holy fuck, holy shit. That one video was the beginning of 1,000 other videos. Yo, Sargon has become the politics in the UK now. Yo, that's a big W. Holy shit, man. Like those types of YouTube channels are pretty much like the pioneers when it comes to bringing up the topics. Because like back then, like it was not visibly, you know, like how progressive. Like back then, it was pretty much like low key. They were pretty much like blended with the rest of the crowd without like actually, you know, like noticing them out in the open. But like unlike now, like they are everywhere. Like back then, they were just blending in. But holy fuck.
I've ever
How
ever
times
met
changed.
in my life. It is just a big it's the oppression Olympics. Labeling
Still
yourself
making
as a
videos
feminist.
much more
Stop
structured.
It is
Yeah.
not a movement anymore. You do not need it. Nobody needs it. You have every single right that every guy has now. Like most feminists on the internet just hate men.
Now, if you can believe it, and this might be hard to believe while watching this video, this was transgressive back in the day. This was like crazy to hear online back then, especially coming from a woman. We're saying
Whoa.
things like, oh, feminism is doo-doo, and like obvious ass shit, like people have a victim complex these days. That was like
Still now.
sacrilegious. And now it's like nothing. Now it's like wallpaper. Everyone thinks that. Every day there's like a new racist e-girl popping up and saying the N-word and then falling off a week later. Like if this video came out today, it would get like
Yo, to be honest, wait, hold on.
people have a victim complex these days.
Hold on.
That was like sacrilegious. And now it's like nothing. Now it's like wallpaper. Everyone thinks that. Every day there's like a new racist e-girl popping up and saying the N-word and then falling off a week later. Like
That's Twitter today. Yo, that's Twitter. Still. Wait, hear me out. When there's like a user with a brand new account that is made, and then they will start like throwing a hissy fit and start throwing out some slurs or some buzzwords, and at some point when they got like a massive drama out of it and they're getting the short end of the stick, they will just do the same old and just deactivate or ultimately just delete their account. Bro, holy shit, she knows. I mean, she was basically the only woman talking about it at the time. Yeah. I guess if you think about it that way, like it's 2014, and if you saw like Shoot making a video about talking against her crowd, yo, like it would be a massive, it's gonna be a massive drama. But they thankfully didn't. Change e-girl to VTuber and you'll found about 1 week trying that. True. Yo, like the meta has been changing in the course of, I don't know, like probably years or probably like just within months. Like there's always got to be a new meta formulating behind the scenes that like at the end of the day, like people just looking for any opportunity to get clout and get fame in a span for like, I don't know, like within like 2 or 3 months. Yeah, they will just start up shit and just get clout from it. Like actual rage bait farming.
if this video came out today, it would get like no views because it's the most basic shit ever. This video almost got me fired from my job, you know, like they found out where I worked, they called my boss, they were like, she hates women, like all this stuff. When it first blew up, most of the comments were negative. It was just a bunch of angry women being like, you're a handmaiden of the patriarchy. Like this was before the term pick.
Oh my god, I was about to say like, she would be called a pick me.
existed. Handmaiden of the patriarchy. That goes kind of hard. Can we bring that back? Okay, so that was the first video. Let's watch another one, shall we?
Right,
this is
I'll
called
stop
Social
pausing.
Justice League vs. Gamers.
May or may not have noticed, I've been fully immersed in this whole Gamergate thing since it started like 2 months ago.
Shit.
Gamergate was 2 months ago? Oh my god. For those of you who don't know what Gamergate was,
Gamergate.
you know what? Don't worry about it. It's not important. Some woman allegedly slept with someone and now the Strait of Hormuz is closed. Things happened in between that, but that's basically the gist of it. Editing Shoe here. I decided to actually put in a brief explanation because genuinely a lot of you might not know. Gamergate kicked off when game devs and game journalists were accused of sleeping with each other for better game reviews. A bunch of journalists then coordinated anti-gamer hit pieces, all coming out around the exact same day, saying things like gamers are dead and focusing on how sexist and white and male gaming spaces were. It was a mess that went on for like 3 years, arguably longer, and many people cite it as one of the first major culture wars online. People went to the
Oh my god. Zoe Quinn. And also Anita. Yikes, man. These two freaking menace. I mean, Zoe Quinn is more of a monster than a menace. I don't know about Anita, but Zoe Quinn, holy fuck. Alright. Bro, Gamergate is pretty much the it's pretty much like ground zero that like a lot of politics are going, like a lot of politics are implementing into video games, or like messaging, or I don't know, like it's like it back then it was so bad that a lot of people, especially for like SJWs, to bring out like, oh my god, like these video games are too sexist, too misogynistic, and like this is a problematic, and we need to change video games. Yo, if Gamergate didn't happen, we can still enjoy our video games, and a lot of gamers wouldn't be involved with politics ever. Holy shit, man. I feel like a dinosaur. I was in the trenches too. Holy shit, you were fighting. Oh my god. I salute for your service. There's also Brianna Wu. Anita was the OG destructor. Zoe the monster waking up. I will not talk about too much about them or I'll become extremely I mean, I don't know.
The UN to talk about sexism in gaming. There was even a Law and Order episode about evil sexist gamers.
These guys, they just can't stand women in gaming.
What did they do to you?
They leveled up.
Also, Logan Paul was in that episode.
Oh
for some
shit.
reason. It was a weird time. Anyway.
Seeing good friends of mine get labeled as misogynist, sexist, racist, only for enjoying video games and seeing through this very obvious agenda pushing, 100% no. I honestly could not imagine being so deluded that you actually make yourself believe that all gamers are white, cis males who are worse than ISIS. I'm not even mad, I'm actually like impressed that these people have the ability. They're like champions of mental gymnastics of the oppression Olympics.
Holy fuck.
SJW logic and facts. Oh my god.
Coming in like, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like this. This character doesn't look like me. She's not frumpy and below average. It makes me insecure. Change it. Change this. I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't even play that, but I don't like it. There could
Yo. Another thing about Gamergate is that it's pretty much for ground zero that we got like a lot of like female game characters that are ugly as shit. I swear. That is pretty much ground zero, that why we don't have like attractive, beautiful like girl characters or women characters video games. They just doing it on purpose because they want to, oh my god, we need to represent, or we need to show off the proportions or like the facial features. We need it to be more realistic. Bro, it's a video game. Video game characters are fictional. Why the fuck do you make it more realistic? Like, just for the sake of representation. Oh my god, man. Like, I swear, like, if I see like an ugly woman video game character, man, I'm gonna tweak out. Holy. Oh, by the way, Zoe got funds to make another game after Depression Quest. She never made it. Yeah. Brianna Wu was somehow another female game dev harassed in her work. She never took off, unlike the others. Yep, wasted clout. Oh, fuck. I could explain in details Gamergate, but your understanding is more than enough. Can't write a novel in the chat. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty much like self-explanatory how Gamergate went. And, you know, like, what the effects of Gamergate throughout the years. I seen enough.
Be a fucking black Mexican Chinese demisexual lesbian feminist otherkin in a wheelchair with no legs and shit. And these crybabies would still not be happy. Oh my god, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. They still do this shit. They still invade nerdy male spaces and force them to cater to them. They're still purposely making female characters like ugly and frumpy. You still can't pander to them because they'll never be happy. Take a look at this.
You know what? You know, like if somehow hopefully this will never happen. I guess like there's some like progress, but hopefully it will just cease to exist. Hopefully they will not invade the Warhammer 40k community. Hopefully. If they do, we definitely know that it is already over. We are screwed. We still feel this. We still feel the effects today. Journals are still jokes. Female devs are still horrible. Games got worse. Angry Joe lost his credibility. Ooh, Angry Joe. Yeah. Man, what a timeline we live in.
It's a frightening and disgusting trend in the world of online gaming. Hackers rewriting code to simulate sexual assault.
Sam Meggs stopped playing online over a year ago because of what she calls a misogynistic mentality that already exists in the world of gaming. The graphics are so good, this attack is eerily realistic. Eerily realistic.
Eerily realistic? Are you for real, man? Man, for the people who don't play video games and living are probably just millennials. I don't know. I'm not saying towards you, Palm Fruit, but like for the other people who don't play video games, this calling eerily realistic, yeah, you better get your eyes checked. Holy shit. Oh man. Female. Alright. Too late. They already do. Female custodies are official. I mean, yeah. Here's the thing. Yeah, the custodies, like they can do whatever they want because they're like in the lore, like the custodies are pretty much like genetically scientifically enhanced, so they're pretty much like they're pretty much test subjects for the God Emperor, right? Like they are pretty much like the guardians or the protectors for the God Emperor. I'm talking about like the different chapters. Like mostly all the chapters are all men, especially for the like Space Marines or the Astartes. Yeah, like most of them are male. Hopefully there's not gonna be like a female Astartes. Hopefully. Yeah, the Emperor is not. Oh my gosh, Warhammer is changing already, even though we fight against it. We're still gonna fight against it. Because we will defend what we love. If we don't defend what we love, then what's left for us to do? What is left? You know? This is why we cannot have nice things. This is why we cannot have like a fun hobby. Because eventually it will get invaded. Like it will just going from bad to worse. Oh my god, the Emperor is now non-binary. Oh no. They changed the custodies and lord. Older books cite nearly sons, and they changed it for borns. Fuck. And bro, I never knew that. All right. Yeah. Oh man. I guess hopefully they will just stop at the custodies. But once they reach like Astartes, man, you know what? Holy shit, I'm gonna go crazy. What's left? Create more new things. Yeah, we need to create more because like it's getting worse. Like the things that already existed will just get taken over and just be revamped into something even worse.
Oh, that's sex? I've been doing it wrong? God damn!
Oh my god, I forgot all about the traffic cone. My dad literally stole that traffic cone off the street from me. I was like, Dad, I need a traffic cone for this video I'm doing. He like took it off the street and he's like, here you go. He didn't even like ask what it was for. I was just like, thanks. Like, it's good to have a supportive father in your life. So this one is called Average is Beautiful.
Race together? Wow, how progressive!
Oh my god, Race Together. I forgot all about this. In 2014, Starbucks did this thing called Race Together, where I shit you not, they made baristas write hashtag Race Together on the cups to encourage discussion about race relations with customers.
Oh yeah, let's get rid of race relation, like, tension by just making awkward conversation about race at Starbucks. Why?
They were forcing 18-year-old kids to have awkward-ass discussions with strangers about race. Yeah, can I get a tall cappuccino? Ah, yes, hello. I see you are a person of color. What the f*** were they smoking back then?
Like, I just imagine some black lady, like, on her way to work, walks into Starbucks, like, oh, can I have a latte, please? And the barista just like, ah! I see you are a woman of color.
Oh my god. I made the same fucking joke. I didn't even remember. That's I did it again. Wow, it's almost like we have the same brain or something.
Listen, social justice, you can like invade video games all you want, you can do whatever you want to comics, but don't touch my Disney. I will send the hounds on you.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh, man. Yo, I remember like this one YouTuber, like I guess like they're pretty much gone now because due to harassment, where yo, like, I saw like 2 videos of them like talking about bad things about Disney and all, like they pretty much hate Mickey Mouse, and like they made like 2 videos about like how Mickey Mouse was the equal of Satan. And oh my gosh, like I read like a couple of comments, it was just bad. Like a lot of people are just not like are pretty much against them. Holy fuck, man. Disney people, am I right? Holy shit, man. Alright, I remember the logo, Starbucks. I thought it was like I thought like the logo, the old logo of Starbucks is like the mermaid with her legs up in the air. Hey, I that's what other people would say, you know? And I just, like, okay, it's just a mermaid with her legs are up. The guy wasn't wrong. He should have said Disney CEO is evil. True. But then again, though, it was back in probably 2016. Yo, like they got hounded. Holy.
Nobody tell her. Nobody tell her. Nobody tell her.
Weird.
This one is called internalized misogyny.
If you're a woman capable of individual thought, you've probably had the term internalized misogyny thrown at you a few times. So, what is it exactly? F***ing retarded. The end.
Whoa!
There are so many stupid feminist rebuttals, but I think internalized misogyny has to be like my top favorite. Right after she's doing it for male attention and she'll learn when she's older. She'll learn when she's older, as if one day it's just gonna be like, happy birthday to you.
Holy shit! Manspreading is an issue!
I am literally older now than I was meant to be in that skit about the future. And I did not, in fact, learn when I got older. I got worse.
These people have an excuse and a buzzword for everything. Racist, sexist, MRA, right-wing, conservative, privileged.
Oh my god, MRA. I forgot about MRAs. Oh my god. MRAs were men's rights activists. And before people were getting called like incel online for criticizing women or supporting men, they were being called MRA. Yes, it was considered a insult back then to care about men's rights. This was before the modern red pill. This was before Andrew Tate, Clavicular, Fresh and Fit. We had like Roosh V.
For the longest time, I wanted to do a post on how to approach girls that are ordering a drink at the bar.
Hold up, before, okay. Oh my god, that beard though, holy. What is that beard, bro? I mean, alright. Yeah, like this, I guess this is the guy who is the top level of MRA. But, alright, like, I'm just gonna, personally, I don't know what MRA is, but thanks for Shu to like pointing out. Holy. Like, alright, back then, it was like, every buzzword has meaning, it has weight into it, because back then, if you get like tagged in one of these buzzwords, you're pretty much screwed, and you know, like making a beeline towards cancellation. Like cancellation back then was so like prevalent, and it's just bad that at that point you're pretty much ruins your career and also like ruins your life if you get branded by these buzzwords. But for now, like right now, like buzzwords are just pointless now. Like they hold no meaning because a lot of people were just like spamming them left, right if they spot a person that has different beliefs and disagrees with you. Like how the mighty of the buzzwords has fallen. We had some good insults back then, almost poetic. Yeah.
So what I did is I went to the toy store and I bought some dolls. These two are the cute girls who you want to have sex with.
That was our Andrew Tate back then.
MRA, right-wing, conservative, privilege. They do this to move the goalposts, so then you're like, oh wait, I'm not an MRA. This is why I'm not an MRA.
That's why you don't play the game. Like, I didn't know this at the time, I was naive and stupid, but you don't fight back. You don't go like, oh no, I'm not right-wing, I voted for Bernie. I have a gay friend. Like, no. Shut up. No. You just have to go, okay, and. Even if you're not, because literally all they have is the ists and the isms.
Oh my god. Shu adapted the powder move. Okay, and. Yeah, like, at this point, where, like, some freak would, you know, like, would spam buzzwords, instead of just, you know, defend yourself, like, the meta is just, yeah, and. You know what, just take it, because at that point, like, buzzwords has no meaning now because it is so watered down. It's pretty much pointless, and you're just not gonna, you're not just gonna like entertain with that statement. You just go on with your life, because at that point they're just there to waste your time. Yeah, well, the best way to for the word to lose the meaning, repeat it. Before the SJWs found out, the N-word was almost like any other word, yeah. And they found it was supposed to be offensive, but made it back to being offensive status. I mean, here's the thing, like, saying the N-word, like, back, it's pretty much like life ruining, career ruining. But now, where, like, a lot of people are now comfortable saying the N-word, or like, yeah, like even right now, where like a lot of like white folks would say they like the N-word, especially in music videos or just on stream. Yo, like, they can just get away with that, like, without having any consequences. Yeah, there's still consequences, but not that deep. Like, they will just get called on Twitter and just start the whole ass drama. But back then, there was a lot of people that are so freaking angry just you saying the N-word, and they will just like call your job, call your boss, call your family, message them that, yo, like, this guy that you're related is a piece of shit and said the N-word online or on tape. Like, we got footage of it. Hey, if you're not gonna fire this guy, or, you know, like, disassociate with them, yo, or we will gonna harass you nonstop. that is, that's the truest fact that, that existed back then. But right now, like, you will just get like a minor Twitter drama, and it will be forgotten for like a couple of weeks. Yep. Hold on. And they found it was supposed to be a career ruining in the US where I live. The N-word is basically like, dude, yeah. I guess like, all right, like, I guess like a lot of social media that is pretty much like originated in the US, where like, so like the majority of the social media apps are basically US. So yeah, a lot of people are just pretty much US citizens.
Defending yourself from their thought-terminating buzzwords is just, it's useless. It's a waste of time. I wish I knew that back then. So this is my most viewed video ever. 10 million views. Demonetized.
Whoa.
Haven't seen a single cent from that video.
Damn.
Awesome. Anyway.
So we all know BuzzFeed is the internet equivalent of ass cancer. We know this, and I'm pretty sure the website is a government experiment created to test my patience.
Is that a Mr. Meeksy shirt? Oh my god, dude. Back when Rick and Morty was funny.
They're known for hits like,
Whoa.
let's get fat women to do poses only fit gymnasts can do, being a woman is hard because compliments, and damage control the video. So without further ado, I present to you 36 questions feminists have for men.
They were just pumping out videos like this constantly. Every week, another mass-produced, corpo-slop, anti-man, anti-white video.
So when you see the word white, what comes to mind? Privilege, I think power.
We can never let this happen again. I don't care if Trump blows up the world, okay? They can make Israel a 51st state, as long as I never have to hear,
hey fellow white guys,
ever again.
How does it feel to be the same sex as Donald Trump?
How does it feel to be the same sex as someone I personally politically disagree with? The man is literally Satan to these people. Like, they could have said Hitler. And they basically meant Hitler. Trump is their Hitler. It's very trendy to hate Trump right now.
Oh.
Like here's the thing. I don't want to dive too much into this, but holy shit. Yo, why? Like, just because like Donald Trump exists, or pretty much like Donald Trump joins the political game and become like the president or something. Like before then, like Donald Trump was like just like any other billionaire, or I don't know, like billionaire somewhere, millionaire to billionaire, I don't care. He was just like any other billionaire that a lot of people would like Donald Trump, but until he goes to politics and stuff. But why do you like hate yourself just because you have the same sex or the same gender as Donald Trump? Bro, it's like, oh my god, like you drink water, like Hitler drank water as well, so that makes you Hitler. What? Like what? So I guess like breathing air is legal because Hitler breathes air as well, so that makes me Hitler. What the fuck, man? Yo, I back then, I was like back then I was trying to like be frequent, and when it comes to the internet, and especially on YouTube. Yo, BuzzFeed, holy fuck, man. Like sometimes like I watch a couple of videos of BuzzFeed, but like eventually I just stop because like the topics are getting stale, because they'll just farm like the same topic or like a related topic. And you know what, bro, like this is getting old. Like, can we have like new topics or something, like something to talk about, instead of just oh my gosh, you have white privilege, or oh my god, like male power. Holy shit, bro. Like it's like, this is why like BuzzFeed just fall face flat and just goes on a downtrend, L after L. Yeah, well, yes, they search for any crumbs for the association of anything bad to accuse you. Oh my god, man. And things still hasn't changed. Yo, true. Just by living as an ordinary human being, you're still gonna get accused of something.
Oh, wow.
I'm pretty left-leaning, but I've been called a Trump supporter like 6 times in the past few months.
6 times? 6 times? Oh, you poor baby. Try 6,000. At the time, the anti-woke, anti-SJW genre was mostly full of liberals. It was mostly liberals criticizing, all of this stuff, all of this woke behavior. We all saw this as not real liberalism. This isn't the real left. The real left cares about, real equality and workers' rights and blah, 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 blah. We wanted to call our side out. Obviously, that didn't work, but we tried.
Why do you have to sit with your legs so wide open?
Men have balls.
Oh my god, manspreading. One of the top issues people would talk about nonstop back then was men sitting with their legs slightly open on public transportation. It was seen as some patriarchal statement of power or some shit. Every week we had to hear about manspreading.
Manspreading is when a man spreads his physical body to take up as much space as humanly possible.
What happened to all these little pet issues they were all upset about? I guess people can't afford houses now, right? They can't find jobs. I don't think they have energy to talk about the pink tax or manspreading or whatever.
Why are straight guys so obsessed with lesbians?
Oh my god, man. I guess that was the era where these quote-unquote activists were just trying to spread their message of why you should hate men. Alright, wait, 2016, that was also the time that don't remind me of female Ghostbusters. Well, holy shit, I guess 2016 was the year that started the whole gender bending existing movies, existing series, anything media that existed, just recreated as a gender bent version. And so far it's pretty much a disaster. Most of the recreation of the existing films is just bad. Bad writing, bad character development. Most of the times when they trying to make a character work, most of the times when it comes to female main characters, all the time they will just do girl boss persona and just every time they do a battle they always win. Yo, where is the character development? It's bro, that writing is just lazy and it's just that bad. Where's the character development? Holy shit.
Wow, this chocolate bar sure is good. But you know what would make it better? Wow, another chocolate bar! 2 of a thing I like, together!
People still come to my channel to this day and leave comments on my videos are you the chocolate bar girl? My legacy.
Why do I deserve to be paid less than you?
The wage gap is simply the average earnings of men and women working full-time. It does not count for different job positions, hours worked, or different jobs. It has nothing to do with the same job. It has nothing to do with discrimination.
Right. Oh my god. I'll just make it short because if you want to make the same wage as any man, if you're a woman and you think that you earn less, try to be more productive, or make something more more good. I don't know, just be more productive as any other man. But then again though, there's some drawbacks and stuff. I don't know, probably they, oh my god, you know what, I'm just gonna drop it, man, because the whole topic of this is pretty much so deep that I just pretty much scraped the surface of it. But shit, man. But still, just do your job more productive and, never complain. That's it. Just be a cog and probably you will get a promotion. Hole. Alright, still doing it. Gender band, race swap. Girl boss characters arc. Become a queen. Yes, queen. Yes. The worst part, after that one video, she made another one with a woman actually winning more money than a guy in the same level of job, but in another company. man. Hopefully, like a lot of people will be angry about that.
So the reason I have a button that debunks the wage gap is because back in the day you could not escape hearing about the fucking fake ass 77-cent wage gap bullshit. I don't think you hear about the wage gap anymore because young women are starting to out-earn young men. So that's a little awkward.
Why are women perceived as the weaker sex?
Because on average, we are. It's a fact. Trigger warning. Facts.
Libs owned. Trigger warning. Facts. Okay, Ben Shapiro, calm down. I thought that was such a mic drop.
Are you intimidated by a woman who makes more money than you? That's awesome. More money.
So when women make less, it's called the wage gap. But when men make less, it's just more money. Sorry, I'm like responding to the old video instead of my video. I forget how stupid these talking points were, dude. And sorry, I'm just watching these videos. I'm thinking about all the fucking people on Reddit who are like, Shoeonhead sent me down the alt-right pipeline. Really? This is what did it? How the fuck is it my responsibility if you watch milquetoast ass shit like this and start goose stepping? I went down the alt-right pipeline. I was a Nazi. First of all, no, you weren't. No, you weren't. You probably watched some Ben Shapiro owns college liberal compilations, and then some other YouTuber years later told you that's what being a Nazi is, and that actually having the politics of a Walmart HR department is salvation. Like, can we fucking relax? I'm sorry, I don't understand the YouTubers and streamers from this era who have like trolls remorse about this shit, that feel guilty for making fun of this stuff back then because they think them making fun of this stuff gave rise to Trump and whatever. It's like, no, this stuff gave rise to Trump, not you reacting to it. Like, why wouldn't you make fun of this shit? It's ridiculous and it's counterproductive. Like, you wonder why so many Gen Z men are further right than like boomer men. It's not because they watched a YouTuber called BuzzFeed cringe, right? It's because BuzzFeed and things like it, the media, academia, the culture that they grew up in, a reactionary movement needs something to react to. Like this.
Yo, like, all right, here's the thing. It's like the pendulum swing of like how politics moves, because all right, in the era between like the presidency of Obama, like, you know, like probably like 8 years or probably near a decade, where a lot of people are just, you know, like full on left and just be liberal and stuff. And, you know, like how things just gone bad to worse. And also, like Gen Zs at the time were just kids watching YouTube, you know, like watching their Minecraft videos, Let's Play videos. But eventually they will get exposed to like any type of media, especially BuzzFeed, that they will just, you know, like they will just criticize, they will just make fun of just anything bad in related, just to, you know, like just to spread their messaging. Like back then, like I didn't understand like what they're trying to say, because like first of all, like I wasn't even familiar with those types of terms and what they're trying to say and what they're trying to target or to bully against, because, you know, like we're just kids. Like we just want to watch our Minecraft Let's Play with our favorite Let's Play YouTubers, and eventually where like their messaging just invades our video games and just making our video games even worse and worse. That's where the shift started, because if they just didn't touch video games or any like entertainment media to spread their ill wills and just pretty much like bullying. Yeah, it's pretty much bullying. If they didn't do that, we will never like join any political content or just politics overall. We will just stay in our lane, and we will just, you know, have fun on our own lane without you know, like joining whatever activism or messagings that you want to spread out. Like, yo, we are just gamers, and now here we are, and now the pendulum just swings from left to right. Deal with it, bro. like I'm still like mad into this day. Like I could be just, you know, like have fun, but here we are. You know, the worst part after, alright, here. And when the pendulum swings one way, it swings the other way, normally lighter, unless you push it. And goddamn, the left took the rocket strap on the pendulum. True. Like without this weird messaging about like misogyny, like misogyny, or just basically just making fun of men, and also like pointing out the wage gap overall. Yeah, like that's pretty much like, yeah, that's an issue, but that doesn't mean that you have to like harass every man you see because of the problems. Like most of the time, the problems just, you know, just starts at the very top, at the government level. Like why are we just served as cannon fodder? Even though like we do nothing, we are just living an ordinary life, or probably like even worse, because like how the economy would just, you know, just be worse and worse every single day. And now all of a sudden we are part of the problem. Yo, like I am just a random guy walking down the street, and then some lady would scream at me because her life is just terrible because she couldn't afford rent, or she couldn't earn more. Why is that my problem? I'm trying to live. Oh my god. Gaming would have never been untouched because no matter the side, they want education, aka propaganda. Yeah. Gamer would have been harassed no matter what. Man, I wish they didn't. Man. Because, alright, gamers are, alright, here's my analogy of this. Gamers, it's like a sleeping giant, you know. They'll just stick inside in their caves and just doesn't want to be bothered any way possible. They'll just mind their own business, just sleep throughout. And eventually someone will try to provoke the sleeping giant just by poking them with a stick, aka propaganda. And then you know what happens. To be honest, I wish to go back at the time gamer were considered losers. True. Yo. True. Alright, I'll make it short. Right. True, because I like being called a loser or being called a nerd or a geek. You know what? I'll take that as a badge of honor. Because for calling you a nerd or any other, and also like enjoying your hobbies, yo, like that is the greatest feeling. And now like everybody's just LARPing or just being a tourist to our favorite hobbies, and you know, like they will just complain about things and they want to change things. Like fuck off, man. Like if you're not even a fan of this type of media in the first place, stop LARPing and just get the fuck out. Like if this type of thing isn't for you, why not just go out and not ruin it for everybody? Like stop being a party pooper. Yeah, oh my god. At least they didn't try to anger us. Tourists, no. Colonials, no. Colonialists everywhere. Yeah, I guess that term also works as well. But yeah.
As goofy as it was harmful. It was harmful to society in general, and it was harmful to like the left, because this is how people saw the left. Trump wasn't elected specifically because BuzzFeed, right? Like that's stupid. But there was this like slingshot effect against woke one. But more importantly, there was a hole in politics left from a do-nothing neoliberal neocon establishment that was just waiting to be filled by a populist, and Trump filled that hole. Trump filled America's hole. He got America pregnant, and 9 months later, out pops a war with Iran. And America's like, I didn't ask for this. Well, why'd you open your legs, whore? Sorry. You were asking for it. Okay. Sorry. Anyway, now people online are like, oh, woke 2 is gonna be great. Woke 2 is gonna hit like crack.
If you thought we were woke before, you done went and woke the beast. Welcome to woke, 2.0.
Do you want Hitler too? Because that's how you get Hitler too. We are not doing this shit again. I would kindly advise against it. If you look at everything happening now, like literal pedophiles running the world, bills being passed to merge our military with foreign militaries, a bunch of AI surveillance cameras popping up everywhere, bombs we pay for with our tax dollars against our will going to blow up children. All of this shit seems extremely petty and unimportant. But it was
like another thing, I'm just gonna make a short interject here. Like, this is why like some extremes would happen, because people are just tired. Like, just like Asmund says, like, if people are tired of the way it is, like everything just going bad to worse, eventually there's got to be someone with extreme takes or extreme actions, and people will vote for that guy no matter what. Like, if they're getting tired of the things and not getting address of the problems that are existed over the years and no progress whatsoever, there's got to be that guy who would provide a solution. But at the same time, that same guy would have also extreme takes as well, extreme actions that would be, that'll be pretty bad. But as long as there's got to be that guy who provides solutions, instead of just waiting it out until like the problem would fix itself. Yes, like even like in recent news, things are going bad, and hopefully there's not gonna be some other person who would provide a solution, and just be as much more controversial as Donald Trump. Yes, there will be that guy. Already happened, but I can cite those names because I will be anti-American. In a lesser manner, there's always a party in the UK ready to revoke the nationality for some previous foreigner to literally throw them away in Africa. Yeah. Like in the UK though, like the migration problems is pretty bad. Like, it's getting worse, and at the same time, like, the UK government is not gonna do anything about that. Even worse, like, they're trying to like hide for the fact like this has been a problem, and like they're just trying to hide it, and they will just bully everyone who's trying to like do a documentary about this migration problem. But eventually though, like, there's always gotta be a person that would with the extreme, but he will provide a solution. Like, for example, like if some guy comes up into politics and says like, vote for me and I will deal with this migration problem, and we will have a safer community, safer areas within our country. People would vote that. Because like people in the UK are pretty much tired of the same old, where they will just do rallies, they will just do everything, and they will do like talk with the courts, talk with their politicians, but eventually it will be like not enough. And at that point, like, people are just getting tired until like someday some guy would show up. Yep. Europe in general, yes, Europe is just falling apart. More and more countries are trying to bend over to EU general governments to get back their sovereignty. Yeah, it's just that bad.
It's part of this like deeply subversive, destructive rot in society. I used to always say that culture war was a distraction from class war, and for the most part, I still kind of think that's true, but I can walk and chew bubblegum at the same time, I could want the rich to pay their fair share and also want my children to grow up in a world where it's not socially acceptable to hate them. Yeah, these videos were a little cringe, and like, I don't think they aged that poorly. Some of the jokes are really cringe and like facts and logic liberals. I pretty much do the same videos, but now they're more like organized and structural and scripted. I do the same videos, but in a more medicated sort of way. Big Vivans has taken away your millennial quirk chunguses. Big Pharma won't let me go merp. So that was that video. I thought it would be fun to do. What did you guys think? If you want to see my full, raw, unedited reaction to my first video, there is a bonus video up on my Patreon right now, link down below.
What the frick?
Also, all Patreon members get every single video a day early, uncensored, no bleeps. I'm also doing Patreon-only live streams now, so I would love to see you guys there. Lots of stuff going on. Link down below. Join today. We want you. Join the shoe simps. Join the SS today. Also, a big thank you again to today's sponsor, Ground News. Go check them out. Link down below. And I will see you guys with a new video. Bye!
Yeah. Holy. Yo, great video by Shoe. Man. Fun fact, there's a site for the UK where you can signal problems. 60% of those problems are road problems like holes. Take them years before reparations. One guy found a solution to repair the roads in less than a week. Guess how he did? Let me guess. He got fined. He got get scrutinized by the authorities. It's the same old. If you're trying to like provide a solution, which is gonna be like the faster solution, where I have to rely with like how slow the government is, yeah, you will get the you will get a spanking by the government. Oh my god, it will never end. He draw D on the road and put a hole in front of the center. The road problem becomes a sex problem and must be solved quickly. Yo, you know what? Modern problems require modern solutions. If they don't fix the road, and more day will spawn. Oh my god. But anyway, great video by Shoe. Holy shit, like this is actually a long video because like the topics that she brought up actually, you know, like it's actually kind of resonating to how it is back then, and like it's still happening today. Like holy shit, I thought we are over with the woke 1.0, but still like they're still woke, but it's pretty much evolved. So I'm pretty instead of like woke 1.0, where it's pretty much like before Trump, and right now it's pretty much woke after Trump. So it's pretty much evolved to from being discreet or just being blended in the background, but right now it's just all out and just be bold and brazen, just to, you know, just to spread awareness. Not awareness, pretty much propaganda at this point, where they will do the absolute worst trying to spread their message. Yeah, that is pretty much woke 2.0. They will be loud, there will be like a lot of rallies, a lot of quote unquote peaceful protests, and much more. Oh my god, it's pretty much like how Trump became the turning point of woke people. All right. Oh my god. That's how the world works. That's how the world rotates.